Dear students, let us discuss the complex number exercise 1C. Complex number exercise 1C. Page number 25, Roman number 2, two sums completed. Let us discuss about Roman number 2, second sum onwards. Roman number 2, general number 2. Everything else. Second one, if the real part of if the real part of z plus 1 by z plus I is 1. Real part of z plus 1 by z plus I is 1. Find locus of z. Let p x1 comma y will be any point in the locus in 1b concept. In the complex number concept, we can say that z is equal to x plus iy is a complex number. Let z is equal to x plus iy. That implies here z plus 1 by z plus I can be written as x plus iy plus 1 by x plus iy plus I. That is equal to x plus 1 plus I into y whole by x plus I into y plus 1. Rationalize the denominator. So that is multiply with the conjugate complex number x minus I into y plus 1. That is equal to x into x plus 1 minus I into x plus 1 into y plus 1 plus I xy minus I square becomes plus 1. So y into y plus 1 whole by, write the formula a plus ib into a minus ib concept. So a square plus b square x square plus y plus 1 whole square. In this one, let us write the imaginary part and real part. X square plus x plus y square plus y. This one and this one. This is real part and plus I taken common. Xy minus of x plus 1 into y plus 1 whole by x square plus y plus 1 whole square. X square plus y plus 1 whole square. In this expansion, given condition is that real part of this expansion equal to 1. So this by this is real part. That implies we can write x square plus y square plus x plus y whole by x square plus y square plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 1. Taken cross multiplication, we can write x square plus y square plus x plus y is equal to x square plus y square plus 2y plus 1. X square, y square, everything get cancelled. That 2y taken this side, it becomes x minus y minus 1 equal to 0 is the required equation of locus. It is required equation of locus. Second question, second one, third one. If modulus of z minus 3 plus I is equal to 4, then determine the locus of z modulus of z minus 3 plus I. In the similar way, you write here let z is equal to x plus I by, that implies modulus of x plus I by minus 3 plus I equal to 4. That implies x minus 3, it is a real part, plus I taken common, y plus 1 is equal to 4. Modulus of a complex number means square root of component is square plus the component is square. So you can write here root of x minus 3 whole square plus of y plus 1 whole square is equal to 4. By squaring both sides, you can write x minus 3 whole square, x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square equal to 4 square. Locus is a circle. This locus is a circle having center 3 comma minus 1 and radius 4. Having center 3 comma minus 1 and radius 4. X square plus y square minus 6x minus plus 2y minus 6 even. Second one, fourth one. If modulus of z plus ai is equal to modulus of z minus ai, find locus of z. Find locus of z. Let z is equal to x plus I by, write the condition modulus of x plus I by plus I into a is equal to modulus of x plus I by minus I into a. That implies modulus of x plus I into y plus a. That is equal to modulus of x plus I into y minus a. By the definition of modulus, you can write here square root of x square plus y plus a whole square is equal to square root of x square plus y minus a whole square. Taking squaring on both sides, we can write x square plus y plus a whole square minus x square minus y minus a whole square equal to 0. X square get cancel. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square, formula 4ab. So 4 into y into a is equal to 0. Therefore y is equal to 0 is the locus. Y equal to 0 meaning only x axis. Roman number 2. Third one, given that if z is equal to x plus I by, and if the point B in the arc and plane representation represents z, then describe geometrically the locus p satisfying the equations in the same model. First one, 2z minus 3 is equal to 7. You can place plenty of signs in objective level 1. Modulus of 2z minus 3 is equal to 7. Directly you can write whenever z is equal to x plus a, already given, no need to consider, no need to take. 2 into x plus a, directly we can write minus 3 is equal to 7. This is our modulus. That implies 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3 plus 2I by 2x minus 3, yeah, plus 2I is equal to 7. That implies modulus meaning square root of component square plus component square. 7. By squaring both sides, we can write here 2x minus 3 whole square, 2x minus 3 whole square plus 4y square is equal to 49. So if we take 2 common and if we write 7 by 2, it is better. You can write here x minus 3 by 2 whole square plus y square is equal to 7 by 2 whole square. This is the circle having center 3 by 2 comma 0 and radius is 7 by 2. This locus is a circle having center 3 by 2 comma 0 comma radius r is equal to 7 by 2. Second one, Roman number 2, general number 3, Roman number 2. Modulus of z square is equal to 4 real of z plus 2. Modulus of z square is equal to 4 into real of z plus 2. By taking z is equal to x plus iy, right here modulus of z whole square, that is modulus of x plus y whole square is equal to 4 into real of x plus iy plus 2. That implies modulus means root of component square plus component square. This is mod square, so root square get cancelled. You can write here x square plus y square is equal to 4 into real of x plus 2 means only real you should consider, you should not consider imaginary. Therefore, locus is, of course, it is also a circle. Locus is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 8 equal to 0. Third question, third one, modulus of z plus I whole square minus modulus of z minus I whole square is equal to 2. By taking model z is equal to x plus iy, this is x plus iy plus I whole square minus of x plus iy minus I whole square is equal to 2. That implies modulus of x plus I into y plus 1 total whole square minus modulus of x plus I taken common here y minus 1 whole square is equal to 2. Modulus whole square means simply real part whole square plus imaginary part whole square. So x square plus of I plus 1 whole square minus x square minus of y minus 1 whole square. Of course, it is minus of it within the brackets x square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to this is 2. Here x square will be getting cancelled. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is equal to 4ab. So 4y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 1 by 2. Y is equal to 1 by 2 means it is parallel to x axis or vertical horizontal line. The locus is parallel to x axis. Therefore, locus is horizontal line. Locus is horizontal line. Now, fourth question. Modulus of z plus 4i plus modulus of z minus 4i is equal to 10. If you know the theory and concept about equation of ellipse and equation of locus in first year, you can say directly hypotenuse ellipse. Formula PA plus PB is equal to K concept, where K greater than AB. So K greater than 4 plus 4, 8, K greater than AB is ellipse. You can learn an object. Now you should do completely the sum by applying that is equal to x plus I by. Right here x plus I by plus 4i plus x plus I by minus 4i. X plus I by minus 4i equal to 10. That implies modulus of x plus I taken common here. You can write y plus 4 our modulus plus x plus I taken common y minus 4 that is equal to 10. Modulus meaning itself is square root of component square plus component square. So root of x square plus y plus 4 whole square plus square root of x square plus y minus 4 whole square is equal to 10. Root of x square plus y plus 4 whole square is equal to 10 minus root of x square plus y minus 4 whole square. By squaring both sides, I think you have done in first year formula PA plus PB is equal to 4 like that. Like that model you can do everything. By squaring both sides you can get here x square plus y plus 4 whole square is equal to 100 minus 20 into root of x square plus y minus 4 whole square plus x square plus y minus 4 whole square. Here x square will be getting cancelled. Y minus 4 whole square taken this side. So write like this y plus 4 whole square minus of y minus 4 whole square is equal to take 20 common here. So 20 into this is a 5 minus root of x square plus y minus 4 whole square. This can be written as the form a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square becomes 4ab. So 4 into y into 4 is equal to 20 into 5 minus root of x square plus of y minus 4 whole square. This 4 will divide 5 times. That implies next step you can write 4y is equal to 25 minus 5 root of x square plus y minus 4 whole square. That this 25 taken left side, you write here 4y minus 25 is equal to minus 5 root of x square plus y minus 4 whole square. Now squaring both sides. 16y square minus 2 4s are 8, 25s are 200y 16y square minus 200y plus 625 is equal to 25 into x square plus 25 into x square plus y square minus 8y plus 16. By expanding, next step, 16y square minus 200y plus 25 is equal to multiply with 25. 25x square plus 25y square minus 200y plus 400. Here minus 200 get cancelled. 25x square, that implies 25x square. 25x square plus 9y square. 25x square plus 9y square is equal to, this is 625. 625 minus 400 gives 225. So divide by 225. Divide by 225, it becomes x square by 9 plus y square by 25 equal to 1. This here a less than b, the value ellipse standard equation x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Here a square equal to 9, b square equal to 25. So a is equal to 3, b is equal to 5. So a less than b ellipse, it is called as inverted ellipse or reverted ellipse. Shape will be like this. It is inverted ellipse or reverted ellipse. General ellipse shape is like this. A greater than b ellipse is like this. This is a less than b. So here E is equal to, E means eccentricity, 1 minus root of formula a square by b square. Original formula is b square by a square, but for inverted ellipse a square by b square. 1 minus small by big, that is equal to, you can write 4 by 5. At last you should write locus is an inverted ellipse. Or locus is an ellipse having a less than b, that meaning itself is inverted ellipse or reverted ellipse. This is the locus. Without doing all the sum, you can say answer in objective. If you know the full concept of ellipse, let us discuss the concept, theory, sums and everything in objective. Last question, fourth question in Roman number 2, page number 25. If Z1, Z2 are two non-zero complex numbers satisfying modulus of Z1 plus modulus of Z1 plus Z2 full is equal to modulus Z1 plus modulus Z2, then show that argument Z1 minus argument Z2 is equal to 0. This is IMP for objective. In objective, we should use this one as a formula. Modulus of Z1 plus Z2 is equal to modulus Z1 close plus modulus Z2 separate. Modulus Z1 plus modulus Z2. Here, you should consider two complex numbers. Let Z1 is equal to x1 plus I by 1. Z2 is equal to x2 plus I by 2. Z2 is equal to x2 plus I by 2. Now, take this one, modulus of z1 plus z2 becomes modulus of x1 plus I by 1 plus x2 plus I by 2 is equal to, take separate modulus of x1 plus I by 1 plus x2 plus I by 2. That implies, take real part aside, x1 plus x2 plus I into y1 plus y2 is equal to modulus of x1 plus I by 1 plus modulus of x2 plus I by 2. That implies modulus meaning is root of real part square plus imaginary part square. So square root of, right here, x1 plus x2 whole square plus y1 plus y2 whole square is equal to, here separate square root, you can take root of x1 square plus y1 square plus again root of x2 square plus y2 square. Now squaring on both sides. x1 plus x2 whole square. Better to expand. Let us consider full expansion. x1 square plus x2 square plus y1 square plus y2 square plus 2x1 x2 plus y1 y2. I mean 2x1 x2 plus 2y1 y2 is equal to, for this one we can write x1 square plus y1 square plus x2 square plus y2 square plus 2 root of x1 square plus y1 square. This one also we can write x1 square x2 square plus x1 square y2 square, x1 square x2 square plus x1 square y2 square plus x2 square y1 square plus y1 square y2 square. To a formula for multiplication completed, x1 square get cancelled. In the similar way, everything square, x1 square, y1 square, x2 like this will get cancelled. 2 got cancelled. So we can write here x1 x2 plus y1 y2 is equal to root of that full x1 square x2 square plus x1 square y2 square plus x2 square y1 square plus y1 square y2 square. Now take squaring both sides. By squaring both sides we can write here x1 square x2 square plus y1 square y2 square plus 2x1 x2 y1 y2 is equal to x1 square x2 square plus y1 square y2 square plus x1 square y2 square plus x2 square y1 square. That's all. Now x1 square x2 square get cancelled both sides, y1 square y2 square get cancelled both sides. We have x1 y2 whole square minus 2x1 y2 into x2 y1 plus x2 y1 whole square equal to 0. This is of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square. So a minus b whole square concept, x1 y2 minus x2 y1 whole square equal to 0. That implies x1 y2 minus x2 y1 is equal to 0. That implies x1 y2 is equal to x2 y1 is equal to x2 y1. So here we should discuss, we should prove argument z1 minus argument z2 is equal to 0. You write here y2 by x is equal to y1 by x1. You can apply tan inverse both sides. Tan inverse of y2 by x2 is equal to tan inverse of y1 by x1. So what is the tan inverse of y2 by x2? Means it is nothing but theta. Theta 1. Of course it is theta 2. Theta 2 is equal to theta 1. So you can write argument z1 is equal to argument z2. Amplitude or argument is nothing but theta. So argument z1 minus argument z2 is equal to 0. This is the proof of objective synopsis. Simply, in objective we face this question. Simply you can understand if modulus of z1 to z2 equal modulus of z1 plus modulus of z2 separately, then theta 1 is equal to theta 2. 1 in 2014 or 2013 in mains exam, they given this question. If you can understand, this is simply a synopsis. You can easily you can put a tick mark that theta 1 equal to theta 2 or argument z1 is equal to argument z2 or argument z1 minus argument z2 is equal to theta 2. If you feel this is a sum, you can do all this sum. You should do. So remember as a formula, whenever separate modulus is equal to separate total modulus of two complex numbers, then the angles are equal. Fourth question. In Roman number 2, general number 4. Second question, this is the last question of exercise 1c. If z is equal to x plus a by and the point P represents z in the organ plane, modulus of z minus a by z plus a is equal to 1. Then find the locus of P. Easy question. Modulus of z minus a by z plus a is equal to 1. You can write directly here x plus I by minus a by x plus I by plus a is equal to 1. That implies x minus a plus I by whole by separate mod you can take x plus a plus I by modulus of z1 by z2 is equal to mod z1 by mod z2 separately you can write. So take cross multiplication, modulus of x minus a plus I by is equal to modulus of x plus a plus I by root of modulus meaning real part whole square plus imaginary part square, root of x minus a whole square plus y square is equal to here square root of x plus a whole square plus y square. Now write squaring both sides. So this is x minus a whole square plus y square is equal to x plus a whole square plus y square. Y square get cancelled. X plus a whole square minus x minus a whole square equal to 0. The formula a plus b whole square is a minus b whole square is equal to 4ab. So 4ax is equal to 0. Of course, only x is right because to get the locus. Locus is simply y-axis. Locus of such complex number is y-axis. We have successfully completed exercise 1C. Before going to discuss exercise 1D, some examples and some concepts you can learn. Now you can put side heading complex plane. Complex plane. Already yesterday I said this one. Just giving explanation. If P x comma y be any point, if P x comma y be any point in the Cartesian coordinate system, in the Cartesian coordinate system, the same point P, the same point P x comma y represents on real axis comma imaginary axis, real axis comma imaginary axis, that is x comma y. Real axis means x axis, imaginary axis meaning y axis. Real axis comma imaginary axis. P x comma y the point P x comma y represents as z, that is a complex number. The plane which z is defined such plane is called as complex plane or argand plane. Complex plane or argand plane. That's all. Here note. Each and every geometrical properties, each and every geometrical properties applicable to complex plane, applicable to complex plane. Each and every geometrical property is applicable to complex plane. Let us see an example, just a little example. If z is equal to a plus bi is a complex number, z bar is equal to a minus ib is its mirror image, that is nothing but Take this is imaginary axis. Take this is real axis. Put here a comma b. So it is indicating plus plus. Same concept, students. Plus plus, minus plus, and minus minus, and this is plus minus. So here, if you are writing AB here, you can write a comma minus b. This is a mirror image with respect to the real axis. The mirror image of a plus ib with respect to real axis is a minus ib. So what we are discussing now, even though it is a complex number, the property which belongs to the general geometry we are applying here. General notation is 2 comma 3. This is 2 comma minus 3. If 2 comma 3 is in first quadrant, we say 2 comma minus 3 in fourth quadrant. In the similar way, the same concept we can apply here. AB we should write as a plus ib. Here a comma minus b we should write as a minus ib. And another example also we can discuss. Equation of line, let us discuss. Equation of distance between, let us consider distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points. General notation I am writing here, z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1. z1 equal to x1 plus iy1. z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2. z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2. Original geometry, let us consider this is a z1 z2. If I am writing here a x1 comma y1 and b x2 comma y2, ab we can write as root of the formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Otherwise x1 minus x2 whole square also we can write x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Now let us write modulus of z1 minus z2, because if the distance between 2 points is there, simply the difference of 2 points is nothing but distance between 2 points. Example, if I am writing here 2 comma 0 and this is 8 comma 0, this is A, this is B, AB is nothing but this 8 minus 2. So in the similar way you can say modulus of z1 minus z2. So modulus of z1 minus z2, now you write what is z1? x1 plus iy1, right side. And what is z2? x2 plus iy2. Take over modulus, friends. So you can understand here modulus of x1 minus x2, take real part aside and imaginary part aside, that is within bracket. So what is indicating modulus? Modulus meaning that real part square plus imaginary part square. So real part square here x1 minus x2 and whole square. Imaginary part y1 minus y2 whole square. That is equal to root of real part square x1 minus x2 whole square. x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. General notation, everyone used to say root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Of course, x1 minus x2 whole square is nothing but x2 minus x1 whole square, and y1 minus y2 whole square is nothing but y2 minus y1 whole square. In the similar way, we can see about ellipse. Here in your page number 28, they are given all examples, simply is discussing about all theory for circle, for equation of standard ellipse and hyperbola, everything. Let us discuss the whole geometrical concepts in objective. Of course, in IP these concepts are not necessary. So let us going to discuss these concepts regarding circle, ellipse, hyperbola with the shortcuts. In objective we can learn. If you know about the ellipse theory and hyperbola theory, everything, then you can understand everything in complex numbers way. That is why I said the complex numbers topic is most easy in IP and complex number topic is most typical in objective. Let us discuss in objective. Okay, let us discuss some examples. These are enough. What is enough for the concept? Every geometrical concept is useful. Every in complex theory. So whatever the geometrical theory is there, the same theory you can apply for this complex number. Now let us see the solved problems, page number 29. Page number 29, show that the points 1 plus 3i, 4 minus 3i, 5 minus 5i are collinear. If there is not I, you can understand simple geometry. If it is I, you can understand it is complex plane, it is arced plane. But theory is same for general geometry and complex geometry. Now let us write here A, 1 comma 3, and here you write B, 4 comma minus 3, C, 5 comma minus 5. Same old concept use. What is old concept? To prove that they are collinear, slope of AB is equal to slope of A is equal to slope of BC, or area of triangle is equal to 0. Any method you do. Now slope of AB I am writing. Slope formula also y to minus 7, the x minus x1 concept directly you can write here. Minus 3 by 4 minus 1. So minus x by 3, that is equal to minus 2. Now slope of AB, slope of BC is equal to minus 5 plus 3 by 5 minus 4. That is equal to minus 2. Since slope of AB is equal to slope of BC, therefore given points are collinear. Given points are collinear. Second one, find the equation of straight line. Find the equation of straight line joining the points represented by minus 4 plus 3i. Equation of straight line. Equation of straight line passing through. Equation of straight line passing through minus 4 plus 3i, comma 2 minus 3i. In the argand plane, we used to mention the argand plane, but while calculating in geometry concept z1 minus z2 and equation of straight line is also given as argument of z minus z1 by z minus z2 is equal to 0. Nobody will do in complex number, students. It is sort of damn this method. Even though he given complex plane, no need to worry about the complex plane. Simply you should convert the complex numbers into real numbers and follow our geometrical method. Equation of plane, let A is equal to, equation of line you should calculate. Let A is equal to minus 4 comma 3 and B is equal to 2 comma minus 3. Simply equation of line directly you can write. Equation of line formula y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 into x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So it is y minus 3 is equal to minus 3 minus 3 by 2 plus 4 into x plus 4. So y minus 3 is equal to this minus 6 by 6 becomes minus 1 into x plus 4. So y minus 3 is equal to minus x minus 4. Required equation of line directly you can write. Required equation of line is x plus y plus 1 equal to 0. This is the equation of line. Now example 3, that is equal to x plus iy is a complex number, represents in the argand plane. Fourth one, z is equal to x plus I by represents in an organal plane. Find the locus of z such that modulus z is equal to 2. Modulus z is equal to 2. Students, modulus z means root of x square plus y square equal to 2. Pi squaring both sides, x square plus y square equal to 4. It is a circle. Enough. Having center 0, 0 had a radius 2. Directly we can write. Now, fourth question. If the point P represents a complex number z in the organ plane, if the amplitude is pi by 4, determine the locus of z. Amplitude, this is easy question. Amplitude equal to pi by 4. For z is equal to a complex number x plus I by. You can understand that z is equal to x plus I by. Can be written as z is equal to x plus I by can be written as r into cos theta plus I sin theta. R into cos theta plus I sin theta given theta is equal to pi by 4. So what is happening? X plus I y is equal to r into cos 45 value 1 by root 2 plus this is I into 1 by root 2. So of course r is equal to root of x square plus y square. We can understand. Here you can understand here theta is equal to pi by 4. It's okay. Theta is equal to, we can write in another way, that tan inverse y by x. So that implies pi by, no need to write this. So pi by 4 is equal to tan inverse y by x. What is the value of tan 45? Here tan 45 equal to y by x. So 1 is equal to y by x, y is equal to x is the equation of locus. Equation of locus is x minus y equal to 0. If you give an object, directly you can say using that one. For cos and sin, with 45 degrees only they are equal. So cos 45 equal to 1 by root 2 and sin 45 equal to 1 by root 2, therefore that equal to this, x equal to y is the required equation of locus. Okay students, we have entered into the concept of exercise 1D. We have completed some examples. Let us going to discuss the next continuation examples and continuation exercise 1D in next class.